This is the Guide to Georgia Outdoors, and no surprise, I'm in the river fishing again, but this time I'm with my dad. He's knee deep in the mud right now, and he is tearing up the fish. A few days ago, I was in here bass fishing and brought him along, and he sat here on this log catching red breast and bluegill, and he caught one of the biggest crappie I've ever seen. So we thought if he could catch that on like a cricket, if we came back in here with a bucket of minnows, there's no telling what we'll do. And I'm just gonna go ahead and give you a heads up, he is tearing them up. So I'm gonna take you back to the beginning of the footage in just a second. But if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button, because literally, you never know what we're gonna be doing. Today we're crappie fishing, tomorrow we may be shooting deer on a crop permit. Come fall, we may be chasing an old buck in the field. So hit that subscribe button, and I'm gonna take you back to the beginning of the fishing trip. Putting them minnows on sideways. Are you putting them through the head, or you hooking them?
I'm hooking through the back body. I just like to do that.
Yeah.
If I'm moving,
yeah,
I'll hook them through the mouth.
Like if you're trolling.
Yeah.
I can't argue with what you got going on so far.
Right there. Look at there. Look at there. Look at there.
You found the crappie hole, didn't you?
I did, son. And they seem to be right here on the bank, don't they?
Pretty fish.
Look at that.
There he is. There he is.
Right there on the edge, ain't they?
Same spot almost every time.
Yeah, I like that.
This is your kind of fishing, ain't it?
I love it, son. I love it. No hurry. No hurry. Just sit here on the bank.
Let's watch this.
Right there like that. And I'm gonna try to do the same approach.
What we got is a log that goes right through here, a lot of trash, and he's just letting it drift, and he's reeling it in, pulling it back right down that log.
Ain't no need to go way out there if you know they're right there.
Right there. That's it.
Oh, he's a little better.
I'm having fun watching this.
I'm having fun you watching it.
Oh man.
Now, you know, you could use one hand and put them on the stringer. I mean, just sitting there looking.
On your list of river fish to eat, where does the crappie line up?
Good. They're right there with the red breast. And you showed me the other day filleting them. They're good. I ain't never filleted them.
You just cooked them whole?
I always cooked them whole.
Pops, you shouldn't be wearing your good clothes out here when you're fishing.
Well, son. Look here.
You here to catch fish?
I feel like giving the fish the best. But I don't know if that's a bed or what. I can't hardly imagine they're bedding right there, but you don't know.
But they're in there in good numbers, ain't they?
Right there in that hole. Now you watch this, I'll bring it right on in. I better watch it. I get that. Oh.
Wow. That's a good one there. A little better. That's just unreal. You don't always find spots like this in life, but when you do, you gotta make the most of it. Dad's got probably 6 or 7 crappie on the stringer at the moment, and the bite stopped. But that's kind of how crappie are. They kind of come in and move out. We had a gar that came in and took his cork, so we're thinking the gar might have scared some of the crappie off for a minute. So we're just going to give it a few minutes, and I'm sure they'll move back in. But I feel when I'm fishing with my dad doing this kind of fishing, I feel like Opie and Andy off of Andy Griffith. I don't know if anybody watches that show anymore, but that's just kind of this very simple style of fishing, and it's fun. So in a minute, we'll get him back on some crappie. Old catfish.
Don't you?
Yep, I ain't never caught too many catfish on live minnows, have you?
I have. Yes, sir. You've seen him.
I did.
Number 9.
There he is.
Here's number 10. Get him to the bank, Leland. Get him to the bank.
It took a few minutes, you know, you had to kind of
take a little break.
Yeah.
Let the guard run them out.
Yeah.
And they come back in again.
We caught a couple more fish, but the bite has turned off. If you can't tell, we got a storm coming in. It's real, the wind's picked up. We can hear thunder off in the distance, see some lightning. So we're about to get our gear. Dad's trying one more spot, and if we don't have no luck, we're gonna head on back to the truck. But we caught, I'd say 8 or 9 crappie plus a couple of catfish. And when I say we, mostly him. He put it on me today. But at the end of the day, I meet with him, so we both got fish. They turned off, didn't they?
They gone. They gone. And I tell you who else fixing to be.
You?
Look here, I'm fixing to leave it with you, buddy.
Nah, not me. I don't want to be fishing in this lightning.
Get it. I got it.
Yeah. There ain't nothing slicker in, I can't stop. There ain't nothing slicker in the world. I caught myself. There ain't nothing slicker than river mud. Nothing. Nothing slicker than river mud. We're back at the skinner rack, and not a minute too soon. You can tell it's getting real nasty out here. We went with the intentions of catching crappie. We use live bait, and sometimes you just can't beat live bait. We got about 8 or 9 crappie, 2 catfish, so we're gonna go over there and clean them up, and we're gonna stink up the grease after we do that. We got the fish clean, we're back in the house, and I'm gonna use a recipe that sounds a little sketchy. Somebody commented and they said you need to try this. We're gonna do a mustard battered fish. Sounds questionable, but I like mustard, I like fish, so let's go for it. All right, we covered them in mustard. I guess we'll just toss it around in there and get them all. This is odd. This seems a little bit odd, I'm just gonna be honest. What you think about that? Now we're gonna hit them up with some Creole seasoning, my Tony Chachere's.
I love that.
You do?
Yes, sir.
Good. We've let the fish sit in the mustard for a couple minutes. We're gonna move it over to the flour. A light dusting. And into the fryer. All right, here we go. These small fillets only take a couple of minutes to fry up, and there is a noticeable orange mustardy color to them. But once again, I like mustard, so not a problem. Fried up perfect. We're gonna get the next batch in, and we'll do the official Guide to Georgia Outdoors taste test. How's it taste?
Good.
Real good? That good? But a little one likes it. That is kid approved. I'm not sure what that was, but she likes it.
It's your butt.
This is the official Guide to Georgia Outdoors taste test. I got a salad and some fish, trying to cut the carbs when I can. But my kids love it, so let's see how it turns out. Oh yeah. The mustard is a subtle taste, so it's not overpowering, so don't be scared away from the mustard. But it does add a crisp to it that I like, and a little bit of a tang. So I'll definitely try this recipe again, and you cannot beat river crappie. We went for 2 hours and caught enough for dinner, so I'm excited about that. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. I'm about to sit down and eat some fish. Until the next video, this has been the unofficial and no doubt incomplete guide to Georgia Outdoors.